Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
Okay, folks, give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry, folks, weatherman's on his way. Okay. Man. Hello, everybody. Whew. All right, as you guys can see, is my audio on? All right. Anyways, as you guys can see, I've stepped up a little bit. Sorry about that. As most of you have been keeping up, alright, most of you have been keeping up, you know that Judy hasn't been feeling well. So, who have we got on here? Ken Nutley. Let me start the rounds here. Chris Hope. AR Drone Nerd. Brian, hey, Happy New Year there, Brian. Oklahoma Droner, Mike Brown. Bud B. Let's see, who else we got here? Let me just keep going down the set. Floyd Moats, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Rick Halber, always a pleasure to see you. Thomas O'Sullivan, hey, thanks a lot, guys, for coming in. Chris Hope, I said hi to you, I think, already. Yeah, I apologize because just as I was getting ready to start, yeah, heck of an entrance. Yeah, well, big timing. Anyways, yeah. Judy needed something to eat. She's been ill, as you guys know, and part of the medicine, it makes her no sound. Can you guys not hear me? Let me make sure. Can you guys hear me? Guess what I could do. It shows that I'm putting out sound. So, hello there, Peter. Loud and clear. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I did have my sound off when I first started. And as you guys can see, I've kind of stepped up the game just a little bit. Let me do this here. And there we go. Let's do that. All right. Now, the scene with the blue sky that you have seen there, that's where my guest would be. Thank you, Jim. Backwards Droner, yes. Hey, Mel, glad to see you could at least make the chat. Guys, Mel and his backwoods bandwidth have been having problems. He and I have been working on this system for a couple of days. So, yeah, is Spike still going, or there we go. Yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed the map back there, but that map behind me is yeah. My mind just went blank. Anyways, that's the Area 51 map. That's the, I forgot the name of the lake. Anyways, let me see what we got here. I'm getting, let's see, sound is good. Don't, okay. All right, we're sounding good. So anyways, even since Mel has been on, check this out with me. I've added a new feature here, and that's running this full screen here that I'm running. I have this screen that I can use, and over there in the over here on this screen right here, where you see this, is where my guest would call in at. But right now, I just have the blue sky because unfortunately, my co-host is not able to join me tonight. But and I may be in and out simply because you live just south of Area 51. What is the name of that lake? Ken Nutley. I know you know it because, is it Groom Lake? Groom Lake, yeah, I think that's what it is, yeah. Anyway, my mind went blank. I actually was stationed right out in this area right here for a long time. And end up in this area here. So I have been all over this area here when I was in the Air Force. Spent a lot of time out near Nellis and out in that area. And because, I don't know, I started calling this the Area 51 Studios, I thought, well, this is a good backdrop. So, Groom Lake, yes, thank you, Mike Brown. Hey, Roger, Canadian Drone Hub. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Even since Mel was here, I've added this single pane thing and figured out how to do that. And just for those of you who care, I'm going to, let's see. I've even got this for you guys that just might want to see it in case I get stressed out. I can always do this. And that's my peaceful bliss. So you'll see it coming up here in just a minute. But anyways, I am winging this on my own tonight. But yeah, the delay is really slow, I noticed. But hello, Artco. I'm glad to see you made it. Roger, I'm so glad you came in, Canadian Drone Hub. Of course, look at that, guys. Whoop. Now that's just a little glitchy. I don't know what happened there. It doesn't look so. Now, I apologize if I am not broadcasting in HD. I should be, but I also did a new setup. So, because of that, it may it may not be in HD because I may have forgot to set it. I think I set it there, but I may not have, and it's too late to do anything about it tonight. Mel and I have worked on this setup for 2 days, doing different things and tweaking it and messing with it, and when he wasn't doing it, I was. So I had to redo my lighting system, and as you know, as you guys all know, Judy has not been doing well. She's doing a little bit better. And first off, I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. So, yeah, it's looking a little grainy. It's showing that my stream health is marginal. So, I apologize for that. It's good 1080 at 60. Okay, all right, there we go. That's what I needed to know. If you're wondering, is it over here? No, it's over here. Over there somewhere is where my second monitor's at. I've got 2 monitors on here. And so, anyways, I hope everybody I hope everybody had a really enjoyable Christmas. I've still, I don't need this in here. That's just creating other extra shadows I don't need. I've tried to get all the shadows out of the way. Yeah, as you guys can see, there's the magic of Hollywood. And I owe this green screen to one particular that we all know and care about, and that's Mr. Mel. And he came upon an extra, and it arrived today. And I've been working on it like a, what's the terminology? I know it's not politically correct, but a one-arm paper hanger, okay? But I've done this setup, and Mel, what do you think of my solo screen now? But anyways, like I said, I won't be on here real long tonight, but I will be. I did want to get on here because I missed last week. Mel had a great show, but I had the family thing to do. And thank you, Chris Hope, for that. I need to do a studio tour. Well, it wouldn't be much because I'm sitting at my kitchen table, and I will eventually. I intend to have a second camera that I will hook up, but it's my light system is to die for. I've got 2 tripods for my cameras, and I bought 2 of those really cheap clamp-on shop lights, with the aluminum dish. And thank you, Cardosa. Happy New Year to you too. And I want to wish those. I did hear from, of course, Peter Carroll has already said something. And are you wanting through? You're going to have to decide which way to go through, boy. My dog, he's got to pass right through. He's either going to go behind me or in front of me. And either the magic of the green screen will disappear, or, hey, Drone Shots, how you doing there? But anyways, this is what happens when you're by yourself and you don't have somebody to keep you on point. Come on, get on through there, knucklehead. Come on. My dog is trying to decide which way he wants to go. And so, I do have a little bit of shadowing here, but, I'm still working on it. And, so, yeah, I got to get the chroma key set up. I know that. And I had problems with my light, and I've got to redo something. Now I have lights, let's see. Lights both there pointing back at the screen. That drops some of my shadowing. And if I sit a certain way, the shadowing's not as bad. I just got to get within that particular range. I didn't want to lose my shoulders. And I don't know if Rodney Bell is here or not, but this is the shirt that he sent me, and I am so proud that he sent that to me. I appreciate that. And those of you that are already in 2019, Mr. Stay Drunk, who is my buddy from Adelaide, he texted me earlier to let me know that, hey, 2019 ain't no better than 2018. So it still sucks, folks. So if you were expecting it to be better, it ain't going to happen. Okay, I got to play around with some more stuff here. There we go. Look at that. And I'm back to that again. I'm playing around with this, guys, and I'm trying to learn how to use this green screen setup. But Mel was so kind to send me this green screen. And I got it this afternoon, and I busted my fanny. I have busted my fanny all afternoon to try and get this set up. So, and we tried to do it with Mel, and unfortunately he's at the end of his month, and bandwidth is right now is being cherished, and he's getting really bad reception. So we're just kind of, I'm just going to have to kind of wing this. So I am just watching the chat. I've got it right here in front of me. It's right here where I'm at. You guys can't see it, obviously, because of the magic of cameras. But guys, this is cool. This is all I'm drinking for New Year's. I am partying hardy with some Pepsi. Whoops, I can't do that. I'll probably get a copyright strike from them idiots. Thank you, Drone Shots. I appreciate that. I'm just... let's see. I hope nobody's leaving yet, but if they are, I understand, because you got parties to go to and things to do. Okay, Mike Brown, I understand if you're not chatting, that's fine. Who else have I got in here that I might have missed? Of course, Now I know Brian was in here, and I think I said hi to Brian from Smoky Mountain Aerials, because I saw him pop in and say something, but I don't know if he's still in here or not. But I definitely wanted to wish him a Happy New Year. So, anyways, is Chris Hope leaving? I didn't know if he was leaving or if it's... I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys, but anyways, Bud B, your Uber driver will be there soon. Man, where I live, we don't even have an Uber. I don't even think most people here in town know how to spell Uber or Lyft. Which, that's another thing. Why do they spell L-Y-F-T? Don't they know the English language? Anyways, that's one of my gripes. But I hope everybody, if you are out there, if you are out there and you're going to a party or anything like that, I hope that you guys will do that. Just, call an Uber driver or Lyft or a friend that's not been drinking. Have a designated driver, because I would hate, I truly would. I'd hate to lose any one of you guys here, because you decided you were you could do the drinking and driving. Now, I'm not going to sit here and preach at you, because I have done it in my past, and when my kids finally got to that age, of course, by then I'd quit drinking, and I started chewing butt, and told them that wasn't going to happen, that they, by golly, were going to start obeying the law, and they weren't going to drink and drive. So anyways, so just be safe, my friends. I'd hate to see any one of you guys get hurt out there, or worse, or hurt anybody else, because you're staying home with your Scotch whiskey, Art. So okay. You stopped 30 years ago? Yeah, it's been, well, last time I did anything like that was, I'll have to ask Judy, but let me think. We've been married. Yeah, it's been 35 years this weekend. Or, well, 35 years tonight was the last time. And as I got home, as I got home and I was praying to the goddess of porcelain, my wife informed me that she had not married a drunk, and that I could either sober up then and quit that stuff, or she'd go down to the court and file for divorce as soon as the courthouse opened. And I took her serious, and I haven't touched it since. So, and it's been a good choice. Especially, after the MS hit, it was kind of redundant. So, Staying home with your coffee melt? Yeah, well, I'm staying home with my, whoops. I'm staying home with my can of soda. But, I do apologize for the shadowing. It's over on this side right here. There's just a little bit of shadowing. If I take it too much, Mel, if I take it out too much, well, then my shoulders disappear. So in order to keep it that way, I have to find the right position to sit where it's not so noticeable. And, but, I am Wedge. Hey, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see you're here. And not there yet, Gary, Diane. Okay, Happy New Year to you. I'm glad you joined. I appreciate everybody who took time out of their New Year's Eve celebration and fun to come join the Grumpy Vlogger. I mean, you know, I'm sure you guys had better things to do. You know, if you like me, we call that pop up here in Chicagoland. I may have missed something there. And if I'm not keeping up with the chat and I seem lost, it's because I'm not keeping up with the chat and I'm lost. But yeah, you know, I appreciate each one of you guys coming in and spending a little bit of time with me. I know I missed last week, but I had a really good Christmas. I got well, I got my new computer. Judy, that's what Judy got me. Yeah, see, if I sit like this, if I get over here, the shadow's not quite as bad. I'm not getting this background flicker quite as bad. So I got to work on that. I still got to adjust these lights, and I did that until the very end. So got nothing but the Lloyd show. Well, Matt, I appreciate you coming on here. You're 50 years old, so it's been 50 years since your last drink of alcohol, okay? Yeah, you know, you get to a point where you don't like the hangovers anymore. You don't like, soda pop. Soda or pop or soda pop, or depending on what part of the world you're from, what you call that stuff, but it's carbonated beverage, and that's all I'm drinking. I used to drink that stuff with a little bit of Jack Daniels in it, and then I just did away with the soda and started drinking just straight Jack, and that's when my problem started. And I'm back to drinking straight soda now, and I've eliminated the Jack Daniels. So best choice I ever made. And but man, I am so glad that each one of you came in. Mike Brown, I appreciate you being here. And, of course, Roger, I appreciate it. Say hi to Kim. If he's not in here, tell him I said hello and Happy New Year's. And, of course, Artco, I always appreciate you being here. And you can put your makeup on and sit in. Well, let me send you, let me see if I got your email address. Let me see if I got your email address, and I should have it. I got it on my other machine. I don't have it on this one. That's just my luck. Okay. I tell you what. If you want to jump in, I'm going to put this number in. I can only take one person, and it's a crapshoot that it'll even work. But I'm going to let me change a setting here real quick, and where is that? Okay, we want to go with. There we go. All right. And that's done. All right. Now, let me type this number in. You go to CALL.com. COM. You go to this place first. It's called vmixcall.com. You type in your name. And then AR Drone Nerd, if you want to, type in this number. And this will be your password. So if you want to try that, feel free to join in. And you know, we got about 30 minutes left, so that'll be cool. And I'll have to put my earbuds in. And who is going to, somebody needs to join, somebody needs to subscribe to I Am Wedge. This guy deserves it, and he's only one away from 800. So I hope, and you know, check each other out, you know. But it says incorrect password. Let me type it again. Let's see. 522 404. Oh, no, it's showing you're in. There you go. Okay, I can't hear. Whoops, hang on. There we go. Okay.
Light is bright.
Yeah, what you're going to have to do, let me merge you over here.
Oh, no, it's showing you're in.
Here we
Can
go.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Let me try to fix this light real quick. This is horrible.
Yeah. Well,
There you go.
you're also going to have to mute your YouTube, slide your volume down on your YouTube feed so that we're not getting feedback.
Yeah, what you're going to have to do, let me merge you over here.
There we go.
No, it's showing you're in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Let me try to fix this light real quick. This is horrible.
Yeah, so go ahead and mute the YouTube feed.
Slide your volume down on your YouTube feed so that we're not getting feedback.
And
there. How's
there
that?
We go. There we go. Now, just to understand when you're on here, there's going to be about a minute, as you've just heard probably, there's going to be about a minute delay from what we talk about and what actually finally ends up out there. But that was looking good. How are you doing? It's been a while.
I see the chat a little sooner than you.
Yeah. You may. Actually, I'm trying to bring my chat back up. So, do you want to introduce yourself? I appreciate you coming in here, Eric. So, introduce yourself to everybody.
So, I am the AR Drone Nerd, and I've actually taken a break from YouTube for a while. It looks like Lloyd's still talking, and I hope I'm not going over him.
No. You should be able to see what. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Well, it seems like you're going in and out.
Okay. Well, actually, on the vMix call, if you click on that where you logged in, it should have your screen showing to where you can see what I see.
Oh, okay. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Now you and I are live with each other, and the rest of them will catch up sooner or later.
And then I'll pop my chat out. Here we go. Let's see. Sweet.
Yeah,
now I can see
chat
it.
out so you can drag it over there so you can see. That makes it a lot easier. That's what I'm doing. So
cool. So we'll try this again. I'm the AR Drone Nerd, and basically I've taken a break for the last couple of months on my channel. I know Lloyd knows, but I actually had a little boy back in September, and he's kept me pretty busy ever since. So I had to take a little bit of a break from YouTube, fly my drone. I haven't really got to do a whole lot lately, but I'm probably going to be making a comeback, I guess you would say, here pretty soon. I'm going to do a little video on the channel, and I may actually switch channels here coming up because I don't know that I'm going to do a channel solely on drones. I just don't know that I have the time. But anyway, that's just a little bit about me. I live actually about, I don't know, what do you think, about 45 minutes from you?
About 45 minutes from where I live, because you live over in, you're in Fort Smith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's just down the highway.
Yeah, pretty much. You want to watch the vMix feed? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we got it now, Mel. This is the first time I've ever dialed into a show, so it's a little bit
Yeah,
new for
yeah.
me too.
That's what I explained to him, Mel, is that he needs to watch the vMix feed, not the YouTube feed. The only thing I use the YouTube. Now I'm over here. Let's see. Nope, it's on this side. I have to. Everything's backwards on these channels, so when you point at something, you know. But anyways, over on that side, I have a monitor on that side of, and right now I'm looking at my front monitor. But over there on this other side, way over there, I have a second monitor, and so it's and that's where I'm watching the health of thing. I also have the chat there, but I brought the pop-up chat because I just drug my browser over there to that side. That is disconcerting when you do that. You lose your hand, you know. But are you still with me, or did we lose you? Uh-oh, it looks like he froze up. Oh, no. Looks like he froze up. Are you there? Oh, you're back? Okay, guys. It looks like we lost him for a few minutes. It's lagging a little bit, so yeah, what is this garbage? I've got stuff popping up all over the place. So, anyways, so are you back?
I fixed it. It said I got disconnected.
Yeah, that happens, and it depends on your internet speed. And I'm running a lot here, so. Oh, you're back with the your YouTube channel is up again. The volume.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, so I was going to ask you a little while ago. Have you bought a new drone?
The Mavic Air is the only one I have, the newest one, and I have the Spark, but then I have a Mavic Air that I got.
I got you.
I don't know if I had it when last time you and I talked or not, or if I was still using just the Spark.
Did you, or were you able to get any footage of the tornado damage up there?
No. I didn't even. I had that weekend that tornado hit up there by our cabin. I was sick in the dog. I came down with the flu. Judy has been really sick. She came down with her lungs have been shot for a while, and it's just been we've been trying to play catch up, keeping her going. But no, I didn't get a chance to get up there and get any footage, and I was too sick and tired to get up there. And
so for those of you that don't know where Lloyd and I live, we had a tornado come through probably, I don't know, what would you say, about a month ago? A couple weeks ago?
Yeah, it may have been a month ago. I'm thinking it's more like 3 weeks ago. But I've slept since then.
Yeah, it tore up a bunch of stuff. I don't know if you've seen my post on Facebook or not, but I think I got like, I don't know, probably 10,000 shares or something like that on the aerial photos that I did with my Mavic.
Oh, sweet, man! I haven't been keeping up with Facebook. I've been doing everything I can do just to do my daily vlogs and keep up with this. And I need to make my camera feed on layer 10. So what's
That's probably something in the program that you guys are using, I would assume.
Yeah. Okay.
Mel's the master, apparently.
Yeah, well, he and I, let's see. I'm scared to do this, but yeah, maybe I do need to. If you lose me for just a second, here, let me do this. Well, no, I'm on this side. On this one, Mel, I am on layer 10. So
Everything seems to be working right now. It looks like you're a little fuzzy
yeah,
on, I
that's
guess.
because I don't have it dialed in properly. If I go in here and I do the chroma key, well, that explains a lot. Oh no, it's on my camera. It's on my camera. Where's my camera? See, if I change too much on my chroma key, this is what happens.
Oh,
See,
yeah, I see that.
so I've got to keep it. I've got to keep it somewhere between there and there, and
That's not bad.
I got to get my lighting set up a little different. And I just got this thing, and I just got it together. But yeah, Mel, my camera is on layer 10. Because remember, we set it up that way. And, but yeah. What are the guys saying in the chat?
Let's see, it looks like...
yeah, thanks, Rick. I appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys for, sending your good thoughts and prayers out for Judy. She's had a rough go. She fell Thursday. She got up in the middle of the night, Thursday, Friday.
Oh, goodness.
That sounds like Mel. Yeah, what's going on? Okay.
Looks like we're down to about 4 people.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, and I moved it there last minute. So he's telling me my green screen's too close to me, guys. But yeah, I moved it.
Gotcha.
I moved it to. I had to do some rearranging, and I didn't get it set exactly right.
Hey, Mike, I haven't checked your channel out. Do you have a drone channel?
Okay. Okay. Now, you just want to see me mess with it, right? Okay.
What's going on, man? Trying to troubleshoot some issues right now.
Oh well, no, I'm watching it on. Well, I see that.
Solutions is still here.
Okay.
Let's see. Wow, it's only showing like 4 people in the chat.
It's only. Okay, you're just having me. I think Mel's messing with me. He's just having me wave around here so he can watch my hand disappear. You know.
Should I wave too?
Oh yeah. Because that's the edge of the. No, that's the edge where the green screen sits. The green screen just in my shot here, it just covers this. You'll see it. Yeah. Oh. No. All right.
Can anybody else know?
All right. Okay. All right. That's always fun to have a live call in while you're doing a show. Mel is my technical advisor, and he thought I'd done something different than what I'd done, and I just left this. See, when you set this up, you set it up in layers. You know, it's just like layering with I'm just now on the phone still with Mel, but it's like layering when you're doing layers for, let's say in
Photoshop or Illustrator.
Photoshop or Illustrator, something like that. And it's the same thing, because if you'll notice, my hand keeps going. Well, I've got a green screen behind me, but all the rest of this is a map. And
right.
And I don't have the green screen open all the way up because it's got like 4 rods that are they're like 2 foot, 2.5, 3 foot long. So this thing would cover. I don't have a big enough space behind me to put that there. So
it looks like
yeah.
I was looking at the participants earlier, and it only showed me like 4 people, but everybody's reporting in that there's a lot more than that.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it doesn't refresh it, and yeah, I got 20 watching right now, so that's good for this show. So I'm happy with that.
Awesome.
But yeah, and this is the first time I've used this green screen. We just Mel and I set this basic map program up, and I actually had a frame around myself, so if the green screen didn't come in, I would look like you look. I would have the same background,
Everything in the background,
yeah,
all that stuff.
in the TV screen. So, and I also there's also a like when Mel's on, I can do like a picture frame with his if I can find it.
Does Mel have his own frame?
Yeah. Well, he has like his own logo. See right there.
Oh, nice.
Back there behind me.
Over.
But that would go over where you're at. So.
Yeah, I gotcha. That's pretty. It looks like you guys have put some time into this.
Yeah, we've spent time. Mel has his own setup. His looks like a log cabin, and I don't know. I got started putting that. I put that first Area 51 sign up behind me and started calling it Area 51 Studios. That sign up there at the top says Grumpy Vlogger Drive is actually a picture of a street sign that I have that was made by Mr. Jim Wallace, the same person who did my hat. Yeah. And so in order to have that sign up there, that one up there that says Grumpy Vlogger Drive, I just took a picture of it and then cropped it and fit it in there and then layered it, put it on one of the layers. And you have to have, I've got 16 different windows that run across the bottom down here underneath us, but there's 16 windows, and each one of them has a different purpose. Like, just for example, I'm sitting here in front of this map, but this is what is really, and I'm going to merge you out, but this is what everybody will see. There's what's really there. Okay, that's my actual camera with the green screen set up. But then I go back.
And you can have all those overlays and stuff.
And I can even make you full screen. And there you go. See, you're full screen now. And
so you can switch everything up then.
Right. I can switch everything up. I can do the I can do this, which is somebody has chosen to copyright another channel uses something along this line and they call it something else, and we don't call it that now. So mine's called Peaceful Bliss. Mel is called a Drone Space, okay? And then I can just go right back to that one, and there we go.
Hey, real quick, let's catch up in the chat. I think somebody had said maybe Drone Shots was looking at a green screen. What kind did Mel send you?
I don't even know. Mel would know more than I did. It's
it may help him give some information.
Yeah, it's
now, is that like a green screen that's on like pipe and drape?
Yeah, it's just a drape back here with a rod, and it came with the stands. He sent the stands and everything. Now, see, I'm out of focus. I hate that when that happens, But see, I can even do this. This is something else that I can do.
Oh, that you can kind of zoom in on.
Yeah, I can kind of zoom in, and if I work with it, I can, then I can zoom back out again. I can even have it set up to do this. And then.
Oh, just automatic.
Yeah, or I can have it, go just a little bit faster. And I have other setups, but this is what I'm working with right now because it seems to work the best. And
right.
And I'm glad you came on here because this is the reason I need a co-host, because I get to rattling about stuff and I forget to check. Yes.
Yeah, I was trying
to check. Kaz Mraz, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. So.
Yeah, I am Wedge. He's got some really cool stuff too. I've seen his green screen setup.
Who's that? Mel's?
No, I am Wedge.
Oh, I am Wedge.
I think it's. Is he the Aussie?
No, 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 no. I Am Wedge is
Who am I thinking about?
you're thinking of Oz by Drone.
Yes, yes. His
Yeah,
setup
now
is awesome.
his only downfall, I hate to say, is that he uses Mel, help me out here. What's it called? Wire crash. Wirecast.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think I've
Yeah,
seen that on
it
his
crashes. Yeah, it's
channel.
although we did a test the other night and it did just fine. And
Oh, with Wirecast?
yeah, Wirecast. Yeah, and we call it wire crash, but because it crashes all the time. I am using a program. Mel and I both use the same program, and it's called vMix, which you saw how easy it was to call in. I mean, it was just that easy. So, and I've got several different scenarios that I'm working on as far as sceneries and presets, but this is the one that I'm happiest with right at the moment, and it was easiest to work with. And all I have to do is go back in and find out where I put it at, and turn, like where your screen is at, I can turn on a picture frame like mine. It'll have Mel's logo. And
Oh, cool.
if you've got a logo and you want to email it to me, just send it to Lloyd at grumpyvlogger.info. And
Okay.
next time, anybody else who might be thanks, Ken Nutley. I appreciate that. That really does mean a lot. That I know Judy appreciates the prayers too. She's recovering. She's doing a little bit better. She's getting there.
Looks like Artco Drone Solutions says he uses Streamlabs OBS.
Streamlabs OBS.
I've used OBS a little bit. I've never streamed with it, but I've done some screen share with OBS, and
Right.
it seems to work pretty good.
Streamlabs
I've
OBS
got
is
a couple
excellent.
I got a couple of tutorials on my channel currently that I used OBS, and it was pretty solid. I really liked it, but like I said, I haven't streamed with it.
Yeah. Well, Mel and I worked with both OBS and Streamlabs OBS, and it's Ken Dono from Original Dobo was the one that was using this program when he and Billy Kyle were doing their stuff, and Billy was having problems with his. I don't know. I never did figure. I don't think they ever figured out exactly what the problem was, but he kept crashing or he kept having sound problems. But anyways.
Gotcha.
So Mel decided to try it, and we tried the trial copy, and I thought, this is the easiest setup, and I've been using it now for weeks. So
it looks really good. Like I said, your channel has freaking done a 180 since I seen you the last time.
Yeah, I've been busy. I've been keeping. I've been trying to do. I do 5 vlogs a day, or 5 vlogs a day. God, Dad, kill me. I do 5 vlogs a week. Yeah, I do 5 a week, and that's all I can. Hello, Steve Carpenter. Welcome to my channel. You're getting to see my.
What's going on, Steve?
And yeah, Matt doesn't show his face, so I don't know if I'll ever get him on here or not. But that's just got to be a running joke.
I think we have a bunch of drone people in here now. Like I said, I haven't been able to fly very much lately, so catch me up on this new Osmo. Didn't you and Mel get to play with one?
Mel has one. I haven't touched it. Mel actually has one. You're talking about the lady shaver? It looks like a woman's shaver? Yeah. Yeah,
I've got an Osmo Plus, and I really like it. I don't know what kind of camera is on that Osmo Mini, or whatever it's called, but
it's called the Osmo Pocket. And
yeah, that's right. Osmo
it's
Pocket.
Basically, I'm not impressed with it, what I've seen of it, but it's one of those things. It's all an opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion on it, and they all have their preferences. I actually have.
It's probably got its purpose.
Do what?
It's probably got its purpose for what it is.
I think for a beginning vlogger, it's probably great, and I probably had I got something like that in the first place, I may have never got a drone. Because I would have stopped right there and said, okay, because I am a vlogger. I mean,
the good thing is, I think you really need the drone because I think it adds a lot of really good B-roll. I don't know if you're familiar with what B-roll is.
Oh
I've got
yeah,
a
oh
video on
yeah,
B-roll.
yeah, and that's
But but you really add some value and some
yeah.
nice stuff to your videos with the drone.
Well, and I've done that. But it's been a while since I've flown it, just because uh, between uh, uh, between Judy's illness and me not feeling well and the
Right.
weather and everything else, I just haven't got out there. It's been a while since I've flown, and and this, I tell you what, this vlogging every day, or 5 days a week, I look forward to having Friday nights and Saturday nights off, where I don't have to worry about, because I always post at midnight the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm gonna do a little
That's the
demonstration there for Steve, so he gets to see what it looks like. The different the different things that I can do, and then we go back here and we'll do the wipe into that, and then Steve, just being, because you were late getting in, I know. Uh, oh, where's that other one? This is the one I like. This is the one. See, I think that's just cool. That's just cool. And I've got what you do is you have to adjust. You have to zoom in on that area. There's what I've got down here is 4 windows, and of course, I've got 10 layers with what's called this main screen, which is what we're sharing right now. It's my primary screen, and then I've got all the different inputs. Each one of those layers, each one of those 10, my camera is set on number 10, and I think you're probably on number 9. But because you want the cameras, you want everything behind the cameras. Everything's got to be behind the cameras. So, and Steve, this is Groom Lake. This is a map for Area 51. I figured you might appreciate that. So, but
looks like Oklahoma droner said something. He's got an Osmo Mobile 2 and a cell phone. No need for him to spend the money on the smaller package. See, I'm with that because, like I said, I've got the Osmo Plus, and I don't feel the need to step down to a smaller camera whenever I've got that. Now, the Osmo Plus, do I have a little bit of regret whenever I bought it? Maybe a little, because at the time I was thinking, might as well get the camera that's on the Osmo Mobile, which is the same one that I think is on the Inspire 1 or the Inspire 2. I can't remember which. Mel probably.
Yeah, Mel would know because we actually looked
confirmed,
at that. I can't remember.
I had that initial thought, I'm going to get a good camera out of this deal. And I didn't really take into consideration that new phones were going to come out later and stuff like that. And I probably would have went with an Osmo Mobile had I really thought about it. But to be 100% honest, when I bought the Osmo Plus, I was literally on my way to New York, and I wanted to do some filming in New York City. So I was basically buying whatever I could before I could go. But like I said, I think I probably would have went with the Osmo Mobile. Somebody said, Ken Drone Camera said, use a long selfie stick with an Osmo Pocket, and you almost have a drone. Not quite. Well, but maybe.
Well, the thing is that I think the camera that is on the Osmo Mobile or the Osmo Pocket, I mean, is basically it's basically the camera that's on the Mavic Air.
Mavic Air?
Yeah. It's pretty small. It's pretty lightweight. Mel could tell you for sure. It's either the Mavic Air or I don't think it's even the Mavic Zoom, the Mavic 2 Zoom. I think it's the
ZenMuse X3. There you go.
ZenMuse
Thanks,
X3.
Mel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still like it. I haven't used it because, like I said, I haven't really gotten out and did any filming. I actually just bought a new mirrorless the other day. I bought a Canon M50.
The M50?
Canon, yeah. I wanted it for photography, just to get out and mess around with, which I know you see those pictures that I took the other day. But I thought I might be able to use it for YouTube as well.
Oh yeah,
So
everybody's using the M50 or the. I use an SL2. Jim Hightower uses the SL2. I watched a video the other night of a guy, and that's what he was doing, was the comparison of the M50 and the SL2. The difference is you got a bigger variety with the SL2 in lenses. Okay.
gotcha.
But the M50, you can record at 4K, right?
Yeah, you can record at 4K, but from what I
But it's
understand,
only like
it's
24
not.
frames a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and in my opinion, I'm going to stick with the 1080
Right.
because usually everybody's viewing videos and stuff on their phone. There's no
Yeah.
point in trying to go 4K.
Well, and
I mean, especially for the budget.
that's why, and that's why I went with the SL2, because one, I had a, believe it or not, I had a Canon T1i, you know, which recorded video, but I mean, it did 1080 and 1080 30, I think, or maybe 1080 60. But I wanted to
Yeah,
step up to get a little bit higher resolution, get a little bit more, and I wanted the articulating screen, and I also wanted the audio input, which my
that's exactly
phone,
why I did my A6000,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Sony. It was a nice camera. I looked at it. The guy at the camera shop tried to sell me on it, but
right,
I asked him two questions. I said, "Will the screen flip out
right,
for one, and can I Bluetooth to it?" And he said that I could Bluetooth to it, but the screen wouldn't flip out. And I said, "You know what?" I said, "I'm going to primarily use this camera for photography, but I will also use it for YouTube. And to have that screen flip out is going to be huge. And not
yeah,
only that, but the difference between the A6000 and the M50 is the A6000 does not have an external mic input. So
right,
if you
right.
wanted to use like a Rode mic or something like
Yeah,
that,
see,
then
I have the Rode what is it? The Video Micro? Is that what it's called?
yeah, I
Yeah,
have one of those too. I
yeah,
actually should be using it right now, but I'm not.
yeah. That's what I have. Of course, I'm using right here. I've got a boom mic. Well, I've got a boom set up, and I'm using uh, the blue snowball. I look at that thing, and it's this big round black ball, and they call it a snowball, and it looks nothing like a snowball to me. I have to stop. It's blue. Well, it's not blue. It's black, and it says snowball, but it's not snow colored. It's black. So I have to stop
You're
and
trying to
remember the
make it.
name. Yeah,
You're
but
trying to make it entirely too easy for me to make jokes, but I don't want to make them on your
I know.
channel.
Yeah, yeah.
This is inappropriate.
Yeah, it's yeah, yeah. We could go down that path. Uh,
I think Mel's channel would allow that.
yeah, well, I gotta watch myself because sometimes I get a little carried away and forget what I'm saying. We've had a,
Yeah,
I try to keep it semi-family friendly, but hey, we're all adults here, and I am the grumpy vlogger, so you expect what you get, what you see.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's I've got a nice setup, and of course, the camera that I'm using is a Logitech Brio 4K webcam, which is sitting
How is
on.
that?
Oh, I love it. That's what I'm using, and
Yeah.
I broadcast in 1080. I don't try 4K because it would kill the bandwidth. Even though I've got great bandwidth here, and I'm running a
Yeah.
really good system. I just got a new computer for Christmas, so I got a new desktop. Uh, so it's smoking right along, and
So, just out of curiosity, I know we had some people chime in and kind of say some of the gear that they're running with. For those of you that didn't answer, what kind of camera gear are you using? Looks like maybe Jim uses an SL2.
Jim uses the SL2. Yeah, he and I have he and I have made comparisons on our cameras and I think he just upgraded his phone so that for his B-roll or his secondary, he now has a more up-to-date phone, even if it is a Android phone. But can't
Yeah,
help it.
I'm stuck on Apple for some reason.
I am too
Like
when it comes to phone. and I'll be honest with you. You know, I read a lot about it, but I just upgraded this one. This is the XR, okay? And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
perfectly happy with it. It shoots in 4K. It shoots. I mean, I mount it up there above my mirror in the holder, and I just talk away, and away I go. Sometimes I'll
So
flip it around, and I'll shoot out. You know, and
whenever you're in your truck, are you using that XR?
yeah, yeah,
Really? You'll have to send me a link on where you got the mount. I've got the XS Max,
right,
and I would like to use it, in the truck or whatever because
yeah,
it's got a really good camera
yeah.
on it.
It's I will send you the link. I'll send it to you, because I got it at I think I got it at Best Buy, but it's a suction cup mount. But it's I put that thing. It's the rubber on it was sticky to begin with. So I tell you what, when I went to move it the first time, I thought I was going to have to get out a chisel to get it off my window because that sucker stuck. It has not moved once since I put it up there, and I've been running it. Oh, probably it's been sitting up there for like 3 or 4 months now, and I haven't moved it. And it's just, I mean, I just go up there and I pop it in. It just snaps down shut on it, and you know, uh, it works.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Not enough.
See,
Who
it looks
put that
like
up there? Droneaholic. Not enough room in the chat to list all of the cameras. Hey, Droneaholic. I apologize. I didn't even welcome you when you came in. My bad. Peter Carroll uses a GoPro Hero 5 and your iPhone, but have a Hero
I
7
tell you
Black
what,
on the way.
GoPros are super, super like easy to use, and they can fit in your pocket. I like mine. I've got the Hero 6, and it's awesome. I've done B-roll on it. I've done main shots
Right.
with it, and it's awesome.
I have an
Plus,
Olympus.
they do time lapses, and then go ahead.
I was going to say I don't have a GoPro, but I have an Olympus action cam which has a flip out screen on it, and use basically a similar mount to what I use with I just point it out the front window, and I'm pretty happy with it, but except that it shuts off every 6 minutes, and I got to reach up there and turn it back on if I'm going down the highway, which gets to be a little bit of a pain.
That would be annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying. I haven't figured a workaround yet. So,
Hey, Droneaholic, he wants to know, is that an old football injury? And he said, you got a silver AstroTurf embedded in your chin.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. My chin was getting cold in the winter, and I decided to grow this. My wife hates it. She gives me crap about it every day. And, yeah, it looks bad. Hey, at least I shaved this part today. Sometimes I don't even get that far, but I've been keeping that. I'm going for that Amish look, But
you would think it's March. You're going for St. Patty's Day.
St.
Leprechaun.
Patrick's Day, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I look like I got a wee bit of the Irish in me, but I don't. My wife does. She's Irish and Scottish, and hers goes all the way back to the clans in Scotland, and she's got the temper and the attitude to go with Irish and Scottish, But
well, she would have to be married to you, right?
yeah, pretty much. She has to. And her being sick is just killing me because she is just, it's like this morning, and she can't help it. They put her on some steroids, and oh my God, those steroids to help clear her lungs out. And those steroids increased her appetite about 100-fold, and about every 2 hours she's needing to eat, And
right.
And that's 24 hours a day right now. So it might, I was up at 8 o'clock this morning driving up to get her to get some groceries because we didn't have what she wanted in the house. 8 o'clock last night, I was going down to the restaurant picking her up Mexican food, So, but, yeah, it's well, you probably just went through similar stuff with your wife just recently over the last, about 3 or 4 or 5 months ago.
Really, it hasn't been too bad. The first 5 to 6 weeks or so, baby didn't want to sleep and all that good stuff. So we were up forever.
Mike
And
Brown said Lloyd the
after that, it
Leprechaun.
kind of
Yeah,
calmed down.
yeah.
But
So how old is your baby now?
4 months.
4 months. Okay.
And
Uh,
which is funny because I just got on YouTube the other day and I'm trying to figure out how long of a break I've taken. And my last upload before the one that I did yesterday was 4 months ago.
I was going to say
So
it was just. I mean, last time I was in touch with you was just about the time. I think the last one of the last things I saw was when you posted the pictures of your baby. And that was on Facebook, I think. And
yeah, yeah.
then you just kind of dropped out off the map. I was really glad to, that you got in contact with me again, and I got to see you. So, well, I tell you what, we have just about run this pony show into the ground, and
Okay.
I try and keep it at an hour. And I know people got better things to do than sit around and listen to me blather.
Especially on New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah, yeah, they're probably wanting to go out and party, but maybe not. The age, I mean, you're one of the younger ones. You and Matt are one of the younger ones, but most of these guys, they're just waiting until 9:30 they can take their bedtime pills and go to bed. I know that's what I'm waiting on. Rick Halber says he has the Yi 4 Plus, Removo K1, the Osmo Pocket, the Mavic 2 Pro, the Phantom P4, and the Mavic Pro. Jiminy, Rick.
I don't even know what the YI4 or the
The
Removo
E4 is
K1 is.
I think the E4 is like the GoPro.
Okay.
Mike Brown puts up two four-leaf clovers. Says Lloyd the Leprechaun. That's why your screen is green. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I do have that. I do have a bit of the leprechaun look, don't I? But
You might have to keep that until March and then dye it green.
diet green. Yeah, I would be my luck to stay that way for about 6 years because my beard is so. This is what's sad about this. I've been growing this beard for almost 2 months, and this is as far as it's gotten. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to look like a 10-year-old boy my whole life.
Yeah, but I got a full head of hair, so I figure if it doesn't grow a lot here, that means it's all up here running. I mean, it's getting a little thinner up there, but people think I wear a hat all the time because I don't have hair. No, it's just I don't like combing my hair, so I put a hat on so I don't have to.
Hey, it looks like Mel has some stuff for sale if anybody wants to or needs any kind of equipment. It looks like he's got two Inspire version 2 Pros for sale, a Mavic Pro Platinum, and some DJI goggles if anybody's looking for any equipment.
Yes, and Mel's wanting to sell that stuff because he's down to what he wants to use for his. He's been doing some. Of course, I don't know if you know it, but he's no longer driving truck.
Oh, that's interesting because I was kind of creeping on his channel, if you will, just the other day, and noticed that he was in a structure. He was in a house.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
kind of threw me off.
Yeah. Well, he sold his truck and went into semi-retirement, but I think the semi is over, and or I think the retirement's over, and he's going to be semi-working now, because being retired is expensive. I tell you, and but he's wanting to do aerial photography and stuff, but don't trust anything from Mel. He drives a Chevy. How trustworthy?
Hey, come on, man! What's wrong with Chevy?
Oh, that's Oklahoma Droner said that. Matt said that. Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Chevy. Come on now.
Steve Carpenter says what? Matt, he goes 9 p.m. my time or his time. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Steve waits until 10 o'clock his time because that's when my videos drop. Is at 10 o'clock his time, and which is midnight my time. So.
Right.
But I try to have them already done and ready to go, and schedule them so that they'll drop. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not up at that time anymore. I've been working day shift for a little while, so I'm not up late anymore, really.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
used to catch your videos as soon as you would drop them, but I haven't got
Right.
to do
Yeah, I
that.
noticed you kind of, and we need to get in touch. I need to get in touch with you a couple things because I've been watching some of the stuff that you make, and we talked about that before, and I want to get with
Oh
you on
yeah,
some of that stuff too. So
and that's part of the reason for my break too. I did a lot of stuff over the past couple months with, I guess you would say, the business part of that,
right.
and it's kind of took off. So I've been somewhat busy with that, but
Well,
I
good.
still want to maintain YouTube as well.
Yeah, and I know.
So
Are you
actually,
are you racing cars or are you just painting the cars?
so that's in the summer, and I actually race.
You actually race?
Uh, but I've got it starts in March. I've got so much stuff going on. We're building a house. We should start in February, and we've got a lot of stuff to pay for. And I'm telling you, the racing that I do, actually any racing, is a money pit. And I don't know that I'll be able to afford it right off the bat, but I may start back sometime midsummer.
Right.
But
So fair
yeah,
enough.
so I got that, and the printing business and all that, and of course I have my son and YouTube and all that stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you almost have to be retired to be able to do this as much as most people would like, and I mean, it's hard. Unless you're making, uh, unless you've already, and I look at this as YouTube is nothing but a great, it's a giant Amway program. You know, those guys that got in first, and if you don't know what Amway is, look it up. Matt, you might have to
Yeah,
look up Amway because you may be too young to
I'm
understand what
familiar.
that is. But yeah, I knew you would be. I thought you might be, but Matt, on the other hand, I don't know about whether he's old enough to know what Amway is. But yeah, the guys that got in on the ground floor, they're the ones making the millions now. The rest of us,
Right.
I've been struggling. I ended up giving away the camera, and uh, uh, Rick
I seen
Halber,
that. That was
he
awesome.
he won it, but he gave it to Artco, who's been we've all been helping him out, and so he got the camera and he's been using it. I gave away the 922, which is just a step down from the one I'm using. It's the one Mel uses, and it's really good. But well, we've gone over now by 11 minutes. I think what we're going to do is we're going to. I think
Cut this thing out.
yeah, I think we're going to call it a night. So,
Okay. Well, I guess thanks for having me on.
well,
Kind of
thanks.
nice to get on and chat with you for a while.
Yeah, it was, and I appreciate you coming in. I know it's last minute, and I'm going to be. Mel isn't always able to come on, and I didn't have a chance to get hold of anybody, and so I just thought, well, I'll wing it. I always like to have a co-host, and it was definitely a pleasure having you on here, and I appreciate you coming on. I mean,
Hey, I do appreciate it. Like I said, starting back into YouTube and stuff like that, it's kind of nice to get on camera again and get used to the whole thing. So,
yeah,
again,
yeah.
thank you.
Well, you're quite welcome. I appreciate you coming in. Matt says, "Let's party."
If I didn't have to be at work at 7 a.m., I might go party.
Yeah, yeah. My partying is going to be. I'm going to shut these lights down. I'm going to shut all this down, and I'm going to go in there. And we have, just to show how sad my life is. I've got the Amazon Fire Stick on my TV, and we've been binge watching Hercule Poirot. I mean, it's just how bad is that? We're like on season 6 now, and we've been watching it
Yeah.
for. That's just sad. But anyways, I appreciate you coming on. I really do, and it's been a pleasure.
We'll have to get on Skype here pretty soon again and
Yes.
shoot the bull.
Yeah, we'll do it a little early in the evening, being you have to get up so early. We won't stay up late like we did the last time we got on Skype. And
Yeah, that
just
was like a 4-hour ordeal.
yeah. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have come in here tonight and spent your New Year's Eve with me. I want you guys to have a safe New Year's. If you're going out partying, make sure you call somebody like Uber or somebody, or make sure you have a designated driver. I don't want to hear about any one of you guys and getting hurt or anything like that. So all of you, and those of you that are already experiencing the new year, those of you that in Australia and places like that, or the UK, Happy New Year's to you. And I again, let's see where you at. There you are. You're over here. Okay.
I'm gonna have to find out how to sign off. Okay, I think I see it.
Yeah. So, anyways, I want you to have a Happy New Year, and you take care of yourself, and I appreciate you coming in. I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown here on this clock, and
Okay.
then we'll just go ahead and you can get off whenever you feel like it, and because what I end up doing is muting the sound for both of us, so I just keep the sound running for
Gotcha.
this. So I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'll hang up on the call here, and then I'll probably hang out in the chat for a minute, and then I'll be signing off as well.
I run this for about 5 minutes, and this isn't my normal one. I have a different. This is the first clock I grabbed. This is the one with the crappy music. I have some with better music. So I redid it because I hate the music that's on this, and it locked up on me tonight. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So when it runs out, the party's over. So, anyways, thanks a lot for coming on. I appreciate it, and you have a good one. All right.
You too. Happy New Year.
All right. Happy New Year to you too. Okay, everybody, that was a good time. I appreciate everybody who came in. I want to wish you all, each and every one, a Happy New Year. Be safe, be good to each other, and I'm going to hang out in the chat for a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and start this stupid clock again, see if it'll run. Let me make sure I've got it set up properly. Let's see, do I have it? Oh, my clue play with transition. Mix with audio, pause after transmission. Okay. Well, that looks good. So, here we go, gentlemen. And you guys have a good night. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to those of you I didn't get to say it to. And Happy New Year's to each and every one of you. You guys be kind, have fun, and I'll catch y'all next week. All right? See you next year, folks.
Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer
that didn't go as expected. But anyways, guys, y'all have a good good time tonight. Be safe. Yeah, it's Grumpy Street Vlogger. Yeah, Grumpy Street Vlogger. Thank you, Mel. Yeah, I appreciate that. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. I am the Grumpy Vlogger, and I'll talk to you guys next year. Bye-bye for now.